They love draconian policies. They love policies that will control you, that have nothing to do with science, et cetera, et cetera. Here's what's going on in San Diego right now. We've got San Diego USD President Sharon Whitehurst-Payne. She's going to mask up those kids because apparently science.
Parents who don't want to wear a mask indoors in school, are there any other options for them?
For the fall, there are some options. They can go to our school that's online. They can opt not to return to the regular school, but to go to the school where they don't have to go to school at all other than via Zoom. Yeah. And that's the easiest way for folks who don't want to.
What about the summer school? What if they were already enrolled in the summer school and now they get this mask mandate and they're not comfortable with wearing a mask?
They really should wear the mask.
But if they're not comfortable, what should they do?
They should just make it known that they don't feel comfortable, and at that point, just not return.
All right, look, if you live in San Diego and you've got kids in that school, get your kids out. You are a child abuser if you're sending your kids to school to have an unscientific piece of cloth wrapped around their face that does absolutely nothing. We know that all the masks except the N95s do nothing. So if you want to put your kid, and kids have a 99.99999% survival rate on COVID, and we're 2.5 years past the beginning of this freaking thing. If you want to wrap your kid in one of those, you're also a psycho. But if you want to do it, I guess go ahead. And then when your kid takes you out early, when you're like 85 and they've got you on the machine and your kid finally rips their mask off and then they pull the life support from you, you'll know why. But okay, if you want to do that, go to town, have fun. But crazy. You're crazy people who live in California. You're psychopaths. You're abusing your children. And that woman, she has no expertise in anything. She's not a scientist. Masks do not work. Kids are not getting sick. It's up to choice. And of course, what her alternative is, we'll send you to Zoom school. And we know that kids are getting stupider. They are literally getting stupider. Kids are not speaking as early as they should, young toddlers. We know that the education level, third graders are now basically first graders, fifth graders are third graders. Like, none of this is working. But if you people want to be part of this, go be part of it. We found an image of this woman, Barbara Federer. She is the LA department. She's the health lady in LA. When I lived in LA, I had a picture of this woman in my bedroom and I would throw darts at it at night just before I went to bed. She's the woman in charge of locking down LA and putting the masks on and everything else. She's the one that wants to bring the masks back. Can we get her picture? So that's Barbara Ferrer. Is it Ferrer or Federer? Whatever her name is, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what her name is. And we found this other picture of her because I knew I had seen her sometime in the 80s. Oh, there she is. Yes, she actually also played the evil preacher in Poltergeist. Remember that? God is in his holy temple. Freaked me out as a kid. Freaked me out. But there she is again. I'm not sure which one's scarier, to be quite honest. There, we should have got Skeletor in the mix too. But if you want to take your health advice from these people, then have at it. If you want that woman on the Zoom call to lock your kids up in San Diego, have fun. If you want Skeletor to tell you to put a mask on in LA, have at it. There's nothing I can do for you people at this point. We tried.